for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back. That's right. Episode 5. Tom Bass presents Your 15 Minutes. Are you kidding me? 4th of July on the beach. You just saw a sailboat. You just saw some trophies. We'll get to that into a minute. But we've got a special guest today. He's going to be awesome. You're going to love him. Okay, I also have a second special guest. Kind of like my cornhole guy from last week, Spence. That's Brad Rosen. Brad's waving. He's not going to speak. Okay, my set is a 2-mic set. He's cut off, okay? We also have some things going on here. I had a guy with a kind of like a little tractor here making noise, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. But here we go. I'm going to come on in. Of course, I'm sitting in the $5. We got the $24 seat. And the man who earns the $24 seat is none other than Mr. Craig Kornblum. Craig, come on into the show, sir. Welcome. Now, before we get into anything, I want you to know that I've got my phone here. And what we do, this is your 15 minutes. Okay, and so what we do, Craig, is we have you on the clock. Okay, so right now as we speak, I've got my timer on. We've got 15 minutes. I hit start, and we're in business. Craig, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, now you have to talk into the mic.
I'm kind of loud, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay, great.
Good.
Well, just so you know out there, as you know, your 15 minutes. I'm sure you've watched every episode.
Yes.
Okay,
everyone.
And
Everyone.
We know that there are throngs of people out there, that are watching this show right now.
Correct.
And we move it around. It's a mobile set, even though I've got a huge crew behind us. We just keep it in front of the camera, just the two of us. And today, it's 5th of July.
5th of July.
So we're down on, where were we, sir?
We are down in Caroline Beach.
Which
we
is
are,
Panama City.
in Panama City.
Well, it's great. Why are we here today, sir?
Well, we are here down in Panama City for a baseball tournament.
So are you a baseball player on my team?
I'd like to be, but no, my son is.
Okay, so you're a baseball dad.
This is my second son to play for you.
Well, let's talk about this. Speaking of your sons, tell me a little about yourself and your family.
My wife is back here. She's part of the crew today.
She's in the green room eating crumpets and tea.
Yes.
We're going with a British thing today. Crumpets and tea today.
Crumpets and tea. I like it.
Yeah.
And then my oldest son, Micah, is a rising senior at North Springs High School. Played for you a couple years back.
He did.
He is now playing for North Springs baseball. So thanks to you for that.
Well, we do the best we can.
This summer, he's working as a camp counselor, so I haven't seen him in a while. He's 2 months up at Camp Barney Meddons.
So Camp Barney is a big camp. That's where a lot of kids go. It's kind of a cool deal for a kid his age to want to be up there. What's the draw for something like that?
It's his happy place. Everything about it. He's been a camper there since he was a rising 3rd grader. He's now a full-on counselor. He's got rising 6th graders, which he loves. He loves that age group. They are not too young where they need constant babysitting, and they're not too old where they have attitude. So I think he's found his happy place.
Phenomenal. Now, people, you'll see out there right now that I am basically there is sweat just pouring down my face. It's about 100 degrees already at 9 in the morning. Oh, thank you, Brad. Front, please. Front.
I thought I was the celebrity.
We get the talent. Can you reach over for the talent?
Right. Sorry, not the celebrity.
So Brad has been, not really hired, but he's been asked to be here. He is our towel man.
Thank you, Brad.
Brad, thank you. Brad is known as the towel man. Okay, thank you, sir. So tell me about what you do, sir.
I've got a company called Jekyll Promotions.
And so let me just interrupt you and tell you this, that every show, I'm sure you've watched, every show, I'm waiting on a big sponsor to come in, multi-million-dollar, and it's right around the corner. But until that happens, every show I let my guest determine who the sponsor of the show is. So if you would like Tell us about what you do, and this is a little shout out to your business.
This can be 15 minutes, sponsored by Jekyll Promotions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
We are a branded swag company, so anything. We work with corporate America, we work with schools, we work with anybody that wants to put their logo on something.
So here's my question to you. You are the swag master, as they say.
Swag dog.
Swag dog.
Yes.
Swag dog and Snoop Swag Dog.
Yes.
Can I call you Snoop Swag Dog?
Yeah, sure.
So you're Snoop Swag Dog. So here's the thing I have for you is, if you're the swag master from Jekyll Promotions, why am I not adorned in swag right now, is my question.
It's a very good question.
Okay, I'm waiting on the answer.
Very, very.
I figured I'd get a hat, shoes, some briefs, something that would be like Bass swag. And Bass is, we could put a fish on it.
Swag, it would probably be
if
I had it.
Okay.
You know,
right.
I think this is kind of Bass swag.
It is Bass swag.
The banner.
That's
so
right.
We got that.
Okay.
We got that. I'm happy to talk about it after the show.
Okay, so we're going to work on the swag, and for all my throngs out there, if I can get Craig to do it, I'm going to get some swag for your 15 minutes, and I'm going to mail it to all of you, even though I don't have your addresses, but email them to me.
Get things that we can throw out to the fans.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
While we're doing
if I had we should put that in my prop bucket, but we didn't think about that.
Absolutely, we'll do that next time.
So, tell me a little bit about, my guests so far, as you know, you've seen the show, all of them have kind of had a strange brush with fame.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about something in your life, or maybe a travel story that you might have had a brush with fame. We've had, just so you know, you're going to have to, we've had Oprah mentioned.
Okay.
We've had Brett Favre mentioned.
Okay.
We've had some big ticket people mentioned.
Can I do two?
You may.
Two. I'll make them quick, though, because I know we only have 15 minutes.
It's your 15 minutes, though.
So a buddy of mine from college lives out in L.A. and is kind of in the movie business. And he has been ever since school. And after I graduated, I went out there, and he happened to become good friends out there with Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman's niece.
Oh,
So
fabulous.
I was out there, and we were invited to go to Danny and Rhea's house for dinner.
Now, Danny DeVito, if you don't know, is the guy that plays the Eminem that gets hit by a bus and ends up in a fruit stand.
Right.
That is his. It's a big role.
Big role.
He was in a few other things too, but that's his more. He's big.
A couple.
Okay.
So we got to go to dinner at Danny and Rhea's house, which was really kind of cool. And they ordered in pizza and salad, and we hung out and watched a movie in their movie room. And
that is pretty cool, actually.
So
Was he nice?
Unbelievably.
Really? You
Very.
seriously, you always want to hear that famous people that they're not big time.
They were awesome. Literally, they sat at the kitchen table with us, eating pizza and salad, and just talking like this.
And they seem like that.
And they
seem
were
like
very
that.
cool.
That is pretty cool. Taxi was a great show, man, and they were on. They were
Yeah,
both
yeah.
great on
Big
Taxi.
fans.
Yeah.
Big fans.
So before we
And-
find out about your second famous person,
Yes.
Brad, lower chin, please. Lower chin. That's good. Whew, man, 90 degrees.
There you
Do
go.
you need Brad?
Sure. I mean, I would never not take an opportunity to have Brad pat me down.
Okay. Again.
Again.
Okay, so tell us about your other brush with fame.
So my other brush with fame, I guess it was about, 10 years ago. We were, my wife and I and another couple were down in Turks and Caicos on a vacation.
Fancy schmancy.
Very fancy, very fancy.
Okay.
And we were down there for our anniversary with another couple.
Well, happy belated.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we're in the hot tub.
Ooh.
And,
family show.
Family show. 4 of us and a bunch.
Well, I know, but there's been 4 in a hot tub before, but it's a family show.
A lot of us in the hot tub during the day. I'm a big Georgia Bulldogs fan, hence Swag Dog. So the Snoop Dog doesn't. Does Snoop spell it with a D-A-W-G? Because I'm D-A-W-G.
Okay, well, we could go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's D-O-double-G, but it doesn't matter. We'll go with that.
So anyway, we're in the hot tub, and there's another group of girls in the hot tub. And we start talking, and it turns out they say they're from Atlanta also.
Wow.
And we're from Atlanta. So we just start talking, and they're from Dunwoody. She's from Dunwoody, which is even
18
crazier.
years in Dunwoody. We all know that.
18
Spent
years in
18.
Dunwoody.
Great place, Dunwoody.
So we start talking. She says, and one of the girls says, "You may know my boyfriend." I said, "Why would I know your boyfriend?" And she said, he played quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Wow.
So I said, "Who's your boyfriend?" She says,
Buck Ballou.
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. So then within 5 minutes, Matthew Stafford and 2 other guys come in, jump in the hot tub with us. He called my kids, Mike and Justin, and talked to
That's
them
really
from
cool.
the hot tub.
That's cool.
And then the next day, we literally were on the beach playing football, like 3-on-3 with his buddies and my buddy, and we're just throwing the football on the beach with Matthew Stafford, and they were as cool as can be also. So that's my other kind of travel.
How long ago was this?
Story. This was literally, He had just graduated and signed, and this is a great, kind of a good story. He had just graduated and signed with Detroit, I think for a guaranteed $60 million or whatever it was.
Did you see any of that?
I did not.
So did your company did not see any of that either?
No, we saw nothing.
Okay.
But what was cool about it was, I guess he grew up relatively humble and everything. They were so thrown off by the prices at the resort in Turks and Caicos that they went to the grocery and bought bread and peanut butter and jelly, and were eating bread and peanut butter and jelly instead of spending money on the food at the resort.
That is kind of crazy.
So,
All right, well, that is a great story. Now, let me ask you this. You know, as I said, you know my show. This is, being the English major in me, this is my table. It's called Symbol.
Yep.
And what I ask all my guests to do is to bring something to the table that symbolizes something about their life and tell a little story behind it. So, did you bring something today?
yes, I did.
Would you mind bringing it and putting
I
it
would
on?
love to. Can I?
Of course, yeah.
Would you like to hold this for me?
I'll hold you. I'm going to go double mic. This is called the double barrel bass mic. I can go either way right now in your left ear. Thanks, Brad. Top forehead, please.
I'm going to show. I've got
And lower chin, and left ear. Left ear, please. Excellent, thank you, sir. He's okay, fantastic. Now that looks kind of heavy. Is that going to hurt my symbol?
heavy.
Well, you can't talk without the mic, so you don't take your
You
mic.
should be holding it.
Take your mic back.
Extremely heavy.
Thank you. All right. So tell us about your symbol.
So, as we talked about earlier, we are here for a baseball tournament,
Correct. A World Series, they call
the
it.
Grand Slam World Series.
And what is the record of the team? Not that we're going to talk baseball, but what is our record right now?
We are currently 3-0,
So undefeated,
undefeated,
with an incredible come-from-behind victory the other night.
down 2-0 in the bottom of the last inning.
Yes.
2 outs. I
Two outs,
believe.
correct?
And we scored 3 runs.
So it's
With
the
2 outs and won 3-2 of the walk-off.
it's the kind of game that dreams are made of and lives are changed.
Yes.
Okay. All right, back to your story.
I think that's accurate.
Back to your story.
So, we're here for a baseball tournament. We have had a good season, I think.
I think we've had a
Very
great
good
season.
Very good season.
You're kind of that's kind of shooting us down. You're saying good. I mean,
excuse me. Let me kind of
sorry, my bad.
get there.
Apologize.
I think the last 3 tournaments we've played in, we have gotten hardware.
Which are these cups?
Which are these cups? So I've got 2 behind me. And in the last tournament, we a perfect game tournament, which is very kind of high level tournament. We made it to the championship game. Unfortunately, we came up a little short in the championship game.
Correct.
But this trophy is symbolic of our goals and where we're trying to get to. This is our last tournament of the season.
That's
and
right.
We plan on the hardware that we plan on getting this week is the championship trophy.
Yeah, we're gonna bring home the big time hardware.
Bring home the big one.
But if not, we are loving these cups. There's
They're
no
being
doubt
great.
about
and
it.
I will tell you. Can we talk about what the cups can be used for?
Well, cups are multi-usable, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weak word right there,
all right.
but functional. They have different functionalities.
Yeah.
Tell us about not that I'm involved in this, but what are the
would
other
never be.
potential uses for that cup?
So we had our team party last night.
We did.
and
It was
were trying-
what you call a shindig.
It was a shindig, and we were trying to find out what we could do with these cups. Where do we put them? There's not a Dunwoody Diablos like building or anything like that.
Correct.
We don't know where to put them. So we decided as a group effort to make
Excluding the coaches.
excluding the coaches. They were totally caught off guard.
Correct.
And we decided to make margaritas in them and serve margaritas out of them.
So
Party.
this chalice,
Yes.
aka chalice,
Yes. Yes.
just like you have many AKAs, your corn doggy dog, your
Just corn sometimes.
MC corn hammer,
Yes.
cornucopia,
The list goes on.
Corny Collins from Hairspray, any of those things.
Anything.
But anyway, getting back to it. So you're saying this chalice was used for a giant margarita.
Giant margarita.
And what would you say is that item on the table there?
So, we were getting some seafood the other day.
Yes, sir.
Brad and myself and Johnny.
Speaking of which,
Brad.
apologize. It's about 95 right now.
I
Thank
think
you,
it's
Brad.
hotter. It's as hot as it gets.
It's a little toasty out here in PC.
Yes. And the camera adds 20 pounds.
It does. It
Just-
does. Oh, that's right. My posture. People have been talking about how bad my posture's been.
Yeah.
Dang it. Gosh darn it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go good posture the last few minutes.
Thank you.
Dang
Well,
it.
the $5 chair is tough for good posture.
It is. You're right, because I feel slumped.
Right.
All right, so go ahead.
My $25 chair on
No,
the other hand is fantastic.
$25.
Fantastic.
5 times.
Diablos.
Yep.
Without talking baseball.
That's right.
So we were in the grocery or in a seafood shop getting seafood, and I happened to run across this. Am I allowed? In this
Oh, yeah, yeah.
family-friendly show?
In
Am I
fact,
allowed?
if you want, just because of this chair, and people have seen me try to get out of it. It's comical, and I may tip over. If you don't mind kind of getting up with your mic and walking about 3 feet from the camera, let them see exactly what you have, because we don't have the ability. My crew, they're off at lunch right now.
Absolutely.
So we got to go right up to the camera, about 3 feet from the camera. If you'll go up and show them what you have there.
And I do want to say
Bring your mic.
Before I showed this was not endorsed by any of the coaches. This was
The
parent
coaches,
only.
we weren't even there.
Parent only.
Not even there.
So this is Fat Mama's Knock You Naked Margarita Mix. Delicious.
But this show is not sponsored by Fat Mama's Naked Margarita Mix. It is
But if
not
we're
sponsored.
looking for good sponsors, it's a possibility.
Depends on the money. But right now, this show is sponsored by, one more time,
Jekyll Promotions.
Jekyll Promotions. Excellent. So that's a great story, by the way. That's a great story. So do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog, AJ.
How old?
He is 3.5.
Oh, you got a young dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
He is a Labradoodle.
Did you say Labradoodle?
Labradoodle.
Is that like a poodle that's a Labrador?
You know, I
mean,
guess
I'm
in
not
theory, yes.
making any dispersions
theory,
about your
yes.
dog, but
It's okay. He's a great dog.
is he a tough dog?
You
Like
know,
in a bar
He
fight,
will.
would he win?
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't lose.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
I don't think he'd walk out of the bar fight.
Okay. And
He
your
would
children,
protect
your
me.
children, your wife
If
love the
I was
dog.
in a bar fight, he would protect me.
Okay.
How about that?
That's perfect. And the family loves the dog.
Lives for the dog.
Fantastic.
Lives for the dog.
Well, here's the deal. We have a little thing that happens on the show here as we close out. Okay, your 15 minutes, and this is your 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay. We got helicopters. Oh, by the way, before we do that, did you watch fireworks last night?
Yes, fireworks.
Tell me.
The only downside to the fireworks here was we saw them great, but they were kind of far away, so we didn't hear them. We stayed kind of right in Caroline, so we couldn't really hear them, but we saw them. They were great. They were beautiful.
So it's fantastic. Well, happy 4th, by the way, to everybody out there. We could actually pretend today's the 4th. Listen, tonight, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, eat some hot dogs, see some fireworks, and make tonight a great 4th of July. Can we just pretend today's the 4th? Say something that would pretend that today's the 4th. I just said something.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Okay.
How's
Thanks,
that?
Brad. And perfect.
That's the time.
This is Roscoe. So our time is absolutely, Craig, your time is what I would call impeccable. Okay, because your 15 minutes is kind of up. But we end the show, and you know this because you've watched so often, with my guest must karaoke a song. As everybody knows out there, my karaoke song is TNT by AC/DC. I kill it. But you have to have a karaoke song as we shut down the show. It has been an honor and a privilege to chit-chat with you today.
Thank you, Coach.
You've been another great guest. And the throngs of people right now are just sitting back saying, can the show get any better? And I think not.
I would agree.
I'm going to go with not because of you, no offense, but because Brad is doing a tremendous job with the towel. Brad, one more shot before we have the song.
Can he talk yet at all or no?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Brad does not talk. Brad
does not talk.
Because here's the deal. If you speak, you have to get more money. You know what I mean? So if you have a speaking role, then you get a card and he becomes a big timer. Right now, there's only 2 big timers on set, and we're looking at each other right now.
Thank you.
Can we take
Thank you for
just take
having
a second to look at me?
Thank you.
No, take a second. Shh. Just look at me. Fabulous. All right, sir, are you ready? This is your moment. You can sit or stand. You can just sit there to start with if you like.
Much to my chagrin, right? I mean,
Well,
I did voice my opposition.
You
to this.
did, but everyone else has done it, so do not fight it. If you do, you'll be chopped from the show. And I'll just instead it'll be me talking to a pink chair that's worth $24.
I don't want to be chopped.
All right, are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Go about your business, please, and then I will.
Can I describe my song, or do you do that?
Is it a long description?
No, very short.
Go for it.
Because I'm stealing my routine from America's Got Talent because it fits with what we did here with the margaritas. So because I don't like to sing, we're gonna do tequila. Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 tequila. Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 tequila.
Keep going. We're not done.
You know the words. Na 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 tequila. More? Sing with me. Na 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 na.
Oh God, that was
Tequila.
Tequila. All right, stand up, please, sir. We're not done yet.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Right here. One more, please. Go right ahead.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Tequila! Hey, you're awesome.
Thank you,
Craig
Coach.
Kornblum. Phenomenal, sir. You will go that way. This has been episode 5, your 15 minutes with Tom Bass. Share it, tweet it, send it out, baby, because the throngs are listening, and we'll see you soon from somewhere else, but it probably won't have a beautiful sailboat in the background, and I won't be schwitzing, which, by the way, that is old Yiddish term. Look it up in the Yiddish dictionary. God bless. We'll see you soon.